This is eBay. eBay is a great place to buy and sell dinar, especially if you want to buy just a small amount or even a large amount, whether you're buying or selling. It's a great place to sell dinar because it's an online community and there are a lot of people selling small amounts of dinar on eBay as well. And we're going to take a look at that right now. So I'm logged in right now. You don't need to get an account to search around eBay, but if you're going to buy, bid, or sell anything on eBay, you do need to register. I'm not going to go through the registration process because it's fairly straightforward. Okay, now we're going to click buy, and now I'm going to type in Iraq dinar. Do a search here. Search title and description. I just clicked that little link there. And here we are. There are two main ways to buy something on eBay. There are the auctions, like this one right here. This on the second line here, there's no picture. There's no picture of this. There's 500,000 dinar. And there's no picture of it. But it's an auction. There's 2 minutes left. And I'm on the Canadian eBay right now. That's the only reason there's a C there, because these are all Canadian prices. But there has been 2 bidders and $510. Now if I wanted to place a bid on one of these items, or if I wanted to buy now, I would simply click that link. So if, let's say for example, I wanted to buy this dinar, I would click this link, and they want $23.50 US for it. If I want to buy it, I would click buy now, just like that. I'm not actually going to buy it, I'm just showing you. And you would just click that link. I'm not going to click it because I don't want to buy it, but I'm just going to back out of that. You can also make an offer. That's available on some auctions. Okay. Now, if you're going to sell dinar, just click the sell link, and you would have to make an auction. Just type in dinar, click sell it. And at this point, it is going through the process of setting up a auction for you. Now, in order to use a buy now link, if you want to sell something and have people just click a buy now link and just buy it right there, you have to have a bit of a reputation with eBay. You have to have 10 sales. You have to have sold 10 different items, anything. And to earn that, you have to just sell using the auctions feature. So for your very first time, you're going to have first 9 times you're going to have to use an auction before you can use the buy now links. Okay. Now, if I'm going to sell dinar, I just typed in dinar and click search under the sell, and now it's giving me the option here. For dinar, you click. They give you several options here: coins and paper money world, Asia, Middle East, other, and that is the one that we want. So we would click that one because we don't want Africa, and we want paper money. This one here is coins. This, if you were going to sell Iraqi coins, you would pick the third one down. But the coins and paper money world, Asia, Middle East, other. That's how you classify your Iraq dinar auction. This little window popped up here. Recommendations for your listing. Adding a second category enables more buyers to see your listing. Boost the final sale process by 17% on average when you list in a second category. Okay, this is just optional. You can pick a second category. There are no second categories that they are suggesting here, so there is only one category for Iraq dinar. So what we're going to do is just click continue and wait till it comes to the next screen, and it's wanting my password again. So I just entered it. It's just a security verification. And now we enter the building of the auction. Now, to sell your dinar, you want to type in a title such as Iraq Dinar. Now, if you're selling 25,000 banknotes, you want to put that in the headline also. 25,000 note. If you're just selling one of them, you just leave it like that. If you're going to sell 10 of them, you would go 10 times 25,000 notes. You see? Now a subtitle, that's an extra 50 cents. I use them because it's only 50 cents, and it allows you to put an extra line in there. Pictures, the first picture is free. I recommend to use a picture. If you're going to sell an item that costs over $100, you should use 5 pictures. You want to have different angles, close up, far away, and it just helps you sell your item. The best thing to do for description is to look at other auctions and see how they write their descriptions, and write it down on a pad of paper or on your word processor and just copy and paste it into the description area. That's probably the easiest thing to do. And then it allows you to pick your starting price. Now a little tip here when you're doing an eBay auction. If you start your starting price at 1 penny, you have a better chance of getting a bidding war. Because if you start your starting price at, say, $10, where the minimum bid you're going to take is $10, then just imagine if it starts at a penny, how many bids can there be between 1 penny and $10? There can be a lot of bids in between 1 penny. Just going from 1 penny to $1, there could be 5 bids. The first person might bid 25 cents, next person, 30 cents, then 50 cents, and 75 cents, and $1. And by the time you hit $1, you got 5 people bidding on your auction. And that's how bidding wars happen. Now the other thing that I recommend for your selling your dinar on eBay is pick the 10-day auction. And the reason why is because the longer your auction is, the more bids that you're going to have. I know the 10-day auctions cost, I think it's maybe 30 cents or something like that. It's not expensive to have a 10-day auction, but it's totally worth it, because the longer the auction is, the more bids you have, the more money you're going to make. The other thing I recommend is start your auction on a Thursday. Start a 10-day auction on a Thursday. The reason why is because your auction will start on a Thursday, and 10 days later it will end on a Sunday. And Sundays are the biggest days on eBay. They have the most traffic, you make the most money. If your auction is ending on a Sunday around between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Central Time, if your auction ends, if your 10-day auction ends on a Sunday in between 8 and 10 p.m. Central Time, you should maximize your bids on that particular auction. Okay? If you use 3-day auctions, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, I think, because you're not going to get as many bids. The only time I would use a 3-day auction is if you're in a real hurry to sell something on eBay, and it doesn't really matter how much you get. Okay? So that, the rest of the steps here, I'm not going to go through them. You get to pick your shipping, I guess, standard delivery, how much it costs. You can charge for standard delivery, you can charge for express post, and allow the user to pick what method they want. If you just want one standard delivery and you don't want to offer any other method, then you just pick standard delivery. If you want to offer it for free, you click the free box. Okay? Now international shipping, you can have that too. If you just want to sell within the United States, then you just leave this all blank, and it will just allow people from the United States to bid on your auction. Okay, additional ship to locations. This allows you to pick worldwide or just pick certain countries. Okay, so when you're done all that, you save and continue, and you will complete the setting of your auction.